Welcome to Fund Haven, where we turn financial confusion into financial confidence. If you've ever felt like your paycheck disappears before the month even begins, you're definitely not alone. I've been there, watching my bank balance drop faster than my motivation to check it. But that all changed when I discovered 10 simple money rules that completely transformed my life. And trust me, ULL want to stay with me all the way till the end because rule number 10 is the most spectacular. It is the one that truly changed how I see money, success, and happiness. So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let us dive into the 10 money rules that changed my life forever, and could change yours too. There was a time when I thought saving money was impossible. Every month, I promised myself that whatever was left after paying bills, eating out, and shopping would go into savings. It sounded strange at first. How could I pay myself before paying my bills? But I realized it's not about being selfish. It's about being smart. The moment I got paid, I started moving a small percentage, even just 10%, into a separate savings account. I treated it like a bill I owed to my future self. At first, it felt tough, but over time, I adjusted. The truth is, if you don't prioritize saving, life will always find a way to spend your money for you. Paying yourself first taught me discipline and reminded me that my future deserved just as much attention as my present. Once I started saving, I needed to figure out where all my money was actually going. That led me to the second rule: track every shilling, dollar, or coin. I used to think I knew where my money went until I actually started writing it down. That's when I noticed small leaks everywhere. Extra subscriptions, random snacks, impulsive online purchases. Awareness was the game changer. When you start seeing your spending habits clearly, you naturally make better choices. You stop spending unconsciously and start aligning your money with your goals. Tracking my expenses was like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, everything made sense. The third rule came when I realized that no one was ever going to teach me how to handle money. Not school, not work, not society. So I made a decision. Learn before you earn. I started reading books about money. I listened to podcasts, watched videos, and followed people who were where I wanted to be. I learned about compound interests, credit, taxes, investing. All the things I once thought were too complicated. And here's the truth. The more you learn, the less afraid you become of money. Financial knowledge builds confidence. It helps you see opportunities instead of obstacles. Education was my first real investment, and it paid off more than any stock ever could. But, of course, knowledge alone wasn't enough. I had to face one of my biggest mistakes, and that's where the fourth rule came in. Credit cards are tools, not toys. My first credit card was a disaster. I treated it like free money. I spent without thinking and paid the price. Literally, the debt piled up, interest grew, and my credit score sank. I learned the hard way that credit isn't evil. It's just misunderstood. Once I started using credit responsibly, paying the balance in full each month, avoiding unnecessary purchases, and using rewards wisely, everything changed. Credit became a tool for building financial trust, not destroying it. The key is simple. If you can't pay for it in cash, don't swipe for it on credit. After fixing my credit habits, I stumbled upon what I believe is one of the most powerful principles of all. Start investing early, even if it's small. I used to think investing was only for rich people, but the truth is, you become wealthy by starting, not by waiting. When Primera Vega NAI had very little to invest, maybe $50 a month. But I was consistent. Over time, I watched those small amounts grow through the magic of compound interest. The earlier you start, the more your money works for you. You don't have to know everything or time the market perfectly. Just start. The secret to building wealth isn't in predicting the future. It is in giving your money time to grow. Now, life has a way of testing your discipline, and that's where the sixth rule saved me. Build an emergency fund. I'll never forget the day my laptop died the night before a big project was due. I didn't have savings, so I had to borrow money at painful interest. That was my wake-up call. I decided to start an emergency fund, even if it was small. I began by saving enough to cover 1 month's expenses, then built it up to 3, then 6. That fund became my safety net, my peace of mind. Emergencies stopped feeling like disasters because I had prepared for them. It's not about if something unexpected will happen, it's about when. And when it does, your emergency fund is what stands between you and panic. After that experience, I learned a deeper lesson about balance. Live below your means, but within your dreams. When I first started budgeting, I took it too far. I thought being strict meant being smart, but I was wrong. That kind of life isn't sustainable. Money is meant to enhance your life, not suffocate it. The trick is to spend on what truly matters and save on what doesn't. If travel makes you happy, plan for it. If fashion isn't your thing, cut it. Living below your means doesn't mean living without joy. It means being intentional. It means building a life that's both responsible and enjoyable. As I started managing my money better, something clicked. Relying on just one source of income is risky. That's when I learned rule number 8. Multiple streams of income are the new job security. For years I depended solely on my paycheck, believing it was safe. But the truth is, the only security comes from diversification. I started exploring side hustles, freelancing, online projects, small investments. Some made a little, some made nothing. But the point was progress. Even an extra $100 or $200 a month gave me breathing room. Eventually, those side incomes became pillars of stability. Don't wait until you lose your job to start building other income streams. Start now, even if it's small. The goal isn't to work harder. It's to make your money work smarter. Now here is something unexpected. The 9th rule that changed my life wasn't about making or saving money. It was about giving. I used to think generosity was only for people with excess, but one day I realized that giving isn't about how much you have it. That's about your mindset. When you give, you tell yourself that you already have enough. Whether it's donating to a cause, helping a friend, or simply giving time. Generosity transforms how you view wealth. It replaces fear with gratitude. And strangely, the more I gave, the more opportunities came my way. Giving creates abundance, not scarcity. It keeps your heart open and your finances grounded. And now we reach rule number 10, the most spectacular one, the one that ties everything together. Money is a tool, not the goal. For a long time, I thought success meant having more money, more possessions, more recognition. But the more I chased it, the emptier I felt. Then I realized that money isn't the destination, it's the vehicle. It's what allows you to live freely, help others, and pursue what truly matters. When you stop chasing money and start using it to build meaning, everything changes. Money should serve you, not control you. It should buy you time, peace, and options. Not stress and comparison. Once I embraced that mindset, every other rule made sense. Saving wasn't about hoarding, it was about freedom. Investing wasn't about greed, it was about growth. Giving wasn't about loss, it was about purpose. Money became a servant, not a master. And that's when I truly became free. Looking back, these 10 rules didn't just fix my finances. They changed my mindset, my habits, and my future. Paying myself first taught me discipline. Tracking every expense gave me awareness. Learning before earning gave me confidence. Using credit wisely gave me control. Investing early gave me time. Building an emergency fund gave me peace. Living below my means gave me balance. Creating multiple incomes gave me security. Giving generously gave me joy. And remembering that money is a tool gave me freedom. If you take one thing from this video, let it be T's financial freedom, ISNT about being rich, ES about being prepared, aware, and intentional. You don't need a huge income to change your life. You just need consistency and the belief that your future is worth investing in. So pick one rule from today's video and start applying it. Maybe it's automating your savings, or tracking your spending, or finally learning how investing works. Whatever it is, start now. Because every small step adds up to something big. If you want to continue growing your money mindset, building financial freedom, and discovering simple ways to make your finances work for you, kindly hit that subscribe button. I'll post weekly content just like this, stories, strategies, and real-life lessons to help you build wealth the smart way. Thank you for watching till the end. And congratulations for investing this time in yourself. Remember, financial success doesn't happen overnight. It happens decision by decision. Until next time, this is Fund Haven, where we grow wealth the smart way. Take care of your finances, take care of your future, and most importantly, take care of yourself.